Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Glory Hunter series. We are kicking off the beginning of Season 3, and the first game we're going to bring you is that of the Community Shield. We do have some transfer business as well to wrap up, so we'll get stuck into that first of all, and then we'll bring you the game against Spurs in the FA Community Shield. So we have made some transfer business already in this summer window. We are about to start our third season. We did make the transfer of Alex Valle permanent, an £11 million fee, potentially rising to £13 million. He did have a very good end to the season with us. I'm very happy to have kept him on a permanent basis. We also then brought in Lucas Gornaduath. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly. My apologies. From RB Salzburg, a player I'm very familiar with as well, having played with RB Salzburg, a strong defensive midfielder. We're hoping that certainly at his age, I think is he 21, 22, 23 now. He hopefully will have a good future ahead for us. In terms of outgoings, we did see Mateus Reis leave on a loan transfer in January with a mandatory future fee. That has come through, 25.5 million. We have sold one of our youngsters. We have also sold Leopold Querfeld to Fulham for a fee of 8.5 million, potentially rising to 10.75 million. A little bit of profit on the 6 million we spent bringing him in. He didn't really play an awful lot for us, so I felt like it was only right to move him on and not hold him back, and obviously not hamper his development as well. We have just recently as well sent out Samuel Justo on loan. He obviously came in for us last summer, came in on a free transfer from Sporting CP. He is going to Cagliari on loan in Italy. No future fee or anything like that agreed, but he didn't play an awful lot for us. He did play well when he did play for us, but there are other midfielders in the team who are a little bit ahead of him at this stage. So that is the transfer business we have done so far this season. As mentioned, we are about to play the Community Shield against Spurs, who we seemingly love playing against. We played against them 3 times in Season 1, we played against them 5 times in Season 2. We're about to play against them now again. We have a fully fit squad. We are looking to move a few players out. We've made a few players available for loan. We are trying to sell Domenico Berardi. We are trying to sell Joe Linton. Currently, he is subject to a loan bid with a mandatory future fee as well. That fee coming in at around 34 million. His value is higher than that. He is valued at around 51 million. But given the short length of time he has left on his contract, I think he has 2 years. He's 2 years, yeah. And the caliber of the clubs that are looking for him, I don't think we're going to get the money that we are hoping for. So we're going to take the option. And I think it is an optional 34 million combined fee as well. It's not a guaranteed fee. So we're going to forget about that for now. We're getting stuck into the Community Shield game against Spurs. It is the start of Season 2. Sorry, apologies, the start of Season 3. Obviously, we've had great success at the end of Season 2. We've ticked off all the trophies in the English side of this Glory Hunter Challenge. We owe Tottenham after what happened. Yes, because they did beat us in the FA Cup. That's correct. So we are going to play this game. We do have another game coming up next that we want to play. So we'll skip. We'll watch the guys line out. We'll give them their dues. It is essentially a cup final, a cup match of some sort, I guess. More of an exhibition competition really. But we have won. Obviously, we've been successful in England so far. There is only one trophy available at the top level that we haven't won. It is the Community Shield. We've already played a one final and lost it. I would like to wrap this up as obviously having won all the other trophies in England. This part of the Glory Hunter Challenge is over, and we want to take another trophy home with us. Anthony Gordon has given us the lead inside 8 minutes. As we see Sven Botman bringing the ball across the left. He's just given far too much time. And a big deep cross into the back post. Gordon meets the header. Vicario does save it, but it falls straight back to Gordon's feet, and he makes it 1-0. Sandro Tonali now to whip in a free kick. Aims in for the back post. There is something happened. Is there a handball, perhaps? There's a penalty check. Penalty is given. Dragusin handled the ball. So Alexander Isak to open his account for the new season. And he scores. Get in, Alexander Isak. 2-0 after 11 minutes. I think we can wrap this one up. I mean, it's there's a lot of football still to be played. I'm very aware of that. But this is a very good start. Hopefully that is something we can keep going with and win this competition. As mentioned, obviously I've won the 3 domestic trophies already with Newcastle, so as far as I'm concerned, in this Glory Hunter Challenge, England is completed, but we have an extra competition to play in. It would be nice just to wrap it up, just to make things neat and tidy. So it seems Madison has picked up an injury for Spurs. That can be only good for us. Seems to play off the right wing an awful lot. As Dejan Kulusevski's playing as a striker. So 2-0 at halftime. I think our passing has been good so far. Keep it up, absolutely. As we come out for the second half. And as we can see from our pass map, we are quite deep actually. We're not as sort of far forward as what we usually are. Somebody has taken a knock. 2 players have taken knocks. So let's bring them out. Pablo Roberto. Let's bring in Lewis Miley first thing, and Alex Valle. Let's bring in Lewis Hall in the left back. So we'll get them in for some game time. We do, of course, have 6 substitutions available to us, so we'll certainly try and make the most of those. We have 20 minutes left. We'll make another 2 changes now. I'm just going to pause the game while we do this. We want to bring in who's struggling. Tonali's struggling a little bit, so we'll bring in Gornad Duath for his debut. Bruno Guimaraes is struggling a little bit. We don't really have a central midfielder. Gornad Duath is capable, so we could even bring Bamba forward into defensive midfield. Bring Eric Garcia into centre back, or do we put? We'll keep Bamba at centre back. We'll bring Garcia into defensive midfield. We do, of course, have 2 more substitutions available after this. We'll maybe do that in the next 10 minutes. As we see Szymanski having a go on goal. I think Costa should have done better. I feel like Costa should have held that. He's tipped it away for a corner. Didn't look like such an effort that he couldn't have stopped it, but he makes a very good save from the corner. Not sure who won the header there, but Costa has made a very good save to keep us with that 2-goal advantage. Alexander Isak breaks out with the ball. The highlight comes to nothing. We will look to our fitness levels and on the wings. I mean, Adeyemi is not having a great game either. So we're going to bring him out. I'm going to bring Anthony Gordon in. Try and take advantage of Rooney Bargi's fitness. As Livramento brings the ball forward, finds Anthony Gordon. Comes back to Livramento. Sarr, Mighty wins a challenge, comes back to Betancourt. To Romero across to Dragusin. Looks for Porro. The ball comes in the midfield to Szymanski. So wide to Kulusevski. There's a big deep cross into the back post that Pape Sarr got on the end of. And there was a very good save there from Diogo Costa. The corner obviously came to nothing because there was no highlight following that. We've made all... is it 6 changes? It is 6 changes. So I was hopeful there for maybe a 7th, but it is 6. I thought that was the case. But we've little over a minute left plus stoppage time. As the ball comes back to Rooney Bargi, comes all the way to Lewis Hall. He has a go from the edge of the box, but it's over the bar. And I think we're going to wrap this up. We're in the stoppage time. There are 8 minutes of stoppage time being added on. We should be able to see this out. Let's do that. And we've done it. We've won the Community Shield. As mentioned, I know it's not part of the competition, part of the Glory Hunter Challenge. It is the major domestic league and cup competitions. But to finish England with not a 100% record, but a full collection of medals is very, very pleasing. And as we see, coming in with a celebration, drink it in, lads. Enjoy these moments. That is great for us. Very, very pleased with that, of course. We'll get a little lap of honour around the pitch. We've got to do some cartwheels as well, of course. There's always one. Not sure who it is. But a very pleasing... If I click on, does it tell me? Nope. very pleasing result. We beat Spurs again. We do have a relatively good record against Spurs. We've obviously played them a lot in 2 seasons. So very pleased to pick up the Community Shield. He's injured for a couple of days. Roberto for a couple of days. Medals, celebrate success, cost impresses. Excellent. Great. So that is it for this little bonus episode of the beginning of season 3. We do have another bonus episode to come. We decided to break this down into 2 separate videos instead of one collective video amongst the 2. We do face Wolfsburg in the UEFA Super Cup in the next game. That is being played at St Mary's Stadium in Southampton. We do have that coming up next, and then we begin the domestic league season. We might do some transfers. I will definitely be looking on the job market and seeing if there's any clubs in Italy, Spain, France, or Germany, particularly any clubs that are competing in the Europa League or the Europa Conference League. Very much trophies we want to try and go on and win as well. But that's it for this episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care. Thank you for watching this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. It helps us to grow and helps us to bring you more videos like this. Please also leave a like and share the video as well. And please do leave a comment. We would love to hear your feedback also. That's it for now. You can watch one of these recommended videos, but we will see you in the next one. Until then, thank you and take care.